A pall of smoke hung over Port of Spain today as firing continued in the capital. This morning, fresh shooting broke out around the television station, where the rebel leader, Yamin Abu Bakr, is holding journalists hostage. Fires broke out around the building, and the nearby Parliament, or Red House, was not spared either. As police stopped and searched anyone brave enough to venture onto the streets when the curfew was not in force, reports from a senior hospital official spoke of 300 people wounded after the coup attempt. Last night, gunfire echoed round the city once again, as police apparently became nervous at repeated reports that the government was going to reach an accommodation with the rebels.
From ever since time began, has been inflicted time and again by man against fellow man. Yet man wouldn't learn from history. It makes him more violent, producing deadly weaponry with nothing but evil intent. So the war could never be over. Peace will never be seen, long as man in his quest for power keep destroying fellow human beings. Fellow human beings, I'm telling you, nobody, oh nobody, when you really think of it, nobody wins a war, because the agony of defeat will linger, nations still hating one another and superpowers, they're looking for more power, as long as violence and aggression still dwell in the hearts of man. Brother, the war will go on. It cannot be won. No, the war will go on. It cannot be won. Fallout from war is chaos. Plenty agony, plenty pain. Economies left in shambles that may never rise up again. Collapse of the money system. Disruption of foreign trade. People turning against their leaders for the blunders that they have made. Environmental pollution, radiation taking its course, and the thousands that die in battle. Oh, what a waste of human resource. Of course, I'm telling you, nobody, oh, nobody, when you really think of it, nobody wins a war. The brutal clash of ideologies, carnage and social anarchy, and life reduced to pitiful dimensions. The falling back of progress and growth for an entire generation. Sister, the war will go on. It cannot be won. No, the war will go on. It cannot be won. War is just like a racket. It pays dividends for a few. But what does it profit the masses? I mean laymen like me and you. While the leaders playing their chess games, using the masses as pawn with political propaganda. The massacre still goes on. The soldiers, they never start it, but they give their lives easily. While the leaders are in a safe place working out strategy. So you see, I'm telling you, nobody, oh nobody, when you really look at it, nobody wins a war. It has been the passage of history with the blood of the weak and the mighty. Great cultures vanished from shouting the massacre. The enemy must be vanquished. The battle has to be won. But the conflict will never be over, cause the agony lingers on. There'll always be more dictators, more Hitlers, more Saddam Husseins. And with these lunatics in power, it will just start all over again. And again, I'm telling you, nobody, oh nobody, when you really think of it, nobody wins a war. We need a spiritual revolution to stop this brutal aggression, or else peace in the world will always be out of our hands. As long as the quest for wealth and power still live in the hearts of man, brother, the war will go on. It cannot be won. No, 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 the war will go on. It cannot be won. The war will go on. Peace in the world. The war will go on. We need a spiritual revolution. The war will go on. Lord, put a hand, save the children. The war will go on. Man fighting against man. The war will go on. It cannot be won. The war will go on. It cannot be won. The war will go on. It cannot be won. It cannot be